How many times have you looked at someone and thought, wow, they're a genius? Maybe it's a world-famous inventor, a revolutionary artist, or an entrepreneur who seems to have cracked the code to success. It's easy to assume these people are part of some exclusive club, as if genius is a gift that's out of reach for the rest of us. But what if I told you that genius isn't something you're born with? That it's not about luck or privilege, but about choices, habits, and mindset? And what if I told you that you could learn to become a genius in your own right? Sound impossible? Stick with me, and I'll prove to you that genius is not only achievable, it's within your grasp. Let's start by redefining what it means to be a genius. Most people think of genius as raw intelligence or exceptional talent. We associate it with people like Albert Einstein, who changed the way we understand physics, or Mozart, who composed masterpieces as a child. But here's the thing, genius is more than IQ or talent. At its core, genius is about seeing the world differently. It's about making connections others miss and using those insights to create something extraordinary. This could be in science, art, business, sports, or even how you navigate your relationships. For example, a scientist might discover a groundbreaking cure, an artist might inspire millions with their unique vision, or an entrepreneur might solve everyday problems with innovative solutions. But what about the everyday genius? The parent who finds a creative way to support their child's learning, the teacher who transforms how students think. These are geniuses too. Genius isn't about fame, it's about impact. And here's the best part, genius isn't one size fits all. There are many types of genius, and you might already fit into one, or even several of them. The first type of genius is the intellectual. The intellectual genius is what most people think of first. They excel in logic, problem solving, and understanding complex systems. Albert Einstein revolutionized physics, and Marie Curie became the first woman to win a Nobel Prize in 2 different sciences. But intellectual genius isn't limited to groundbreaking discoveries. If you love solving puzzles, asking why, and diving into deep topics, you might already have the seeds of intellectual genius. Then there's the creative genius, someone who sees the world as a canvas and turns ordinary ideas into something extraordinary. Leonardo da Vinci blended science and art to create timeless works, and Quentin Tarantino redefined filmmaking with his storytelling. Creativity isn't just about painting or filmmaking. It's in how you approach challenges, design solutions, or innovate in your workplace. Another type is the emotional genius, those who excel at understanding people. They read emotions, inspire others, and build strong relationships. Oprah Winfrey connects deeply with her audience, and Mahatma Gandhi united millions with his emotional intelligence. If you're empathetic and can sense what others need, you might already be an emotional genius. Then there's the entrepreneurial genius, visionaries who see opportunities where others see challenges. Steve Jobs revolutionized technology, and Elon Musk pushes the boundaries of what's possible. You don't need to create the next Apple to tap into entrepreneurial genius. It could be as simple as solving a local problem or starting a side hustle. Finally, there's the practical genius, those who excel at turning ideas into action. Thomas Edison turned thousands of failures into the practical invention of the light bulb, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg used her legal genius to drive real-world change in gender equality. If you're someone who can figure things out, you're already on this path. Becoming a genius isn't about innate talent or luck. It's about understanding and mastering a process. The first step is passion. Without passion, the journey to greatness feels like a chore. With it, the work becomes meaningful, even when it's challenging. Passion is your internal compass. It guides you toward what energizes you, what you do even if no one paid you for it, and what makes time fly by. Passion is what keeps geniuses going when they face setbacks, doubts, or failures. To discover your passion, look back at your childhood interest. Many passions are rooted in early experiences but get buried under adult responsibilities. Experiment with new activities. If you're unsure what excites you, try new things. Take a class, pick up a hobby, or explore a topic you've always been curious about. Pay attention to energy. What activities make you feel alive? When do you feel most engaged and motivated? Passion isn't just about enjoyment, it's about meaning. Elon Musk doesn't just work on electric cars or space exploration because it's cool. He's passionate about solving humanity's biggest problems. Remember, passion gets you started, but mastery is what turns potential into genius. Mastery is the result of focused, deliberate practice over time. Here's where step 2 comes in, the 10,000-hour rule. The 10,000-hour rule, popularized by Malcolm Gladwell, suggests that achieving world-class expertise in any field requires roughly 10,000 hours of practice. But here's the catch, it's not just about spending time, it's about how you spend it. Deliberate practice is structured, goal-oriented, and designed to push your limits. It's not about doing what's comfortable, it's about focusing on areas where you struggle. To practice deliberately, set specific goals. Don't just practice. Define what you want to achieve during each session. Break tasks into smaller components and focus on improving one thing at a time. Seek feedback from mentors or peers. Feedback is essential for growth. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Growth happens where challenges meet effort. Consistency is key. Practicing a little every day is far more effective than cramming once a week. Imagine a sculptor chipping away at a block of marble daily. Over time, a masterpiece emerges. The final step is learning from the best. Why reinvent the wheel when you can learn from those who've already succeeded? One of the fastest ways to become a genius is by studying the masters in your field. Geniuses often leave behind a roadmap: books, interviews, lectures, or even autobiographies. By studying their journeys, you gain insights into their thought processes, habits, and strategies. Study their work. If you're an aspiring writer, analyze how great authors structure their stories. If you're a musician, learn the techniques of legendary performers. Understand their mindset. Beyond skills, focus on how these individuals think. What challenges did they face? How did they overcome self-doubt? Find patterns. Many geniuses share common habits, like early morning routines, relentless curiosity, and a willingness to take risks. Mentorship can be a game changer. A great mentor provides feedback, shares shortcuts, and keeps you accountable. Can't find a mentor? No problem. Online courses, podcasts, and webinars put the wisdom of experts at your fingertips. To unlock your genius, you need more than skills. You need the right mindset. Stay curious. Never stop asking questions, embrace failure, and commit to growth. Genius is a journey, not a destination. The tools are in your hands. All that's left is for you to take the first step. Will you rise to the challenge? Genius isn't reserved for a chosen few. It's a destination anyone can reach with the right tools, mindset, and effort. The journey begins with passion, the spark that ignites your curiosity and keeps you going through challenges. It's fueled by mastery, the disciplined, deliberate practice that transforms raw potential into extraordinary skill. And it's accelerated by learning from the best, standing on the shoulders of giants who've paved the way before you. But here's the truth. Genius doesn't happen overnight. It's a process of growth, of trial and error, of pushing yourself beyond your limits and embracing failure as a stepping stone. It's not about perfection or instant results. It's about persistence and progress. It's about waking up every day with the determination to improve, even if it's just by 1%. The world doesn't need more people following the status quo. It needs thinkers, creators, problem solvers, people who dare to see the world differently and make it better. That could be you. In fact, it should be you. The genius inside you is waiting to be unleashed, but only you can take the first step. So what will you do? Will you take this knowledge and let it fade, or will you act on it and start your journey today? The choice is yours. The world is waiting for your genius. Now go and show them what you're capable of.